If you are looking for a new self-care habit to start tracking your days, this Moonplay Moon Journal Daily Snapshot page might be just what you're looking for. Let's dig into working with this page every day. Hey, I'm Athena. I am the creator of Moon and Craft and the Moonplay Moon Journal, and I thought I would make a little video on how to use this thing because I designed this for me. And I've been using this in my life. It's been an ongoing project for about 3 years, and I finally decided it's been working. It's the iteration that it is now, I've been using for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And gosh, my life has changed so much just from this practice. So I'm going to walk you through how I fill out this page and what I do. So first, I'll just zoom in a little bit. This top half is for your morning and this bottom half is for your evening. And it's very minimalist. I am an artist, but I don't, I like to have everything like clean, and I don't like a lot of fluff. So that's another reason I designed my own, is because a lot of the, anything I see out there, any printables, they're very fluffy and it's not my style. So I made this for myself. You'll see in the morning time, we can put in our date, the phase the moon is in. If you like to draw that, you can always write it. And then this is space to talk about the moon notes or any cosmic energies you know of. But this is all about the daily snapshot page. It's literally a daily snapshot of your life and your vibe on that particular day. Today is January 6th, 2024. Generally, I don't put the year simply because each planner I have goes with with its own year, and I know which one it is usually, although now I have 4 of them and it's gonna start getting confusing. The moon just finished its 3rd quarter, so I'm gonna fill in just a little bit of that. So it's losing light. We're heading towards the balsamic moon where we should rest more. Today the moon is in Scorpio, and you can actually download a free app. It's called iLuna. I'll put the link down in the description, and that will tell you what sign the moon is in. And the reason we pay attention to what sign the moon is in is so that we kind of know what energies we're working with today. For example, Scorpio, there's going to be a lot of shadow stuff coming up. The moon is exhibiting these energies, the archetype of Scorpio right now. And so there's a lot of kind of inspiration to do some shadow work today, or just go deep, or maybe get super sexy with your lover. And that's just an invitation to the moon to vibe with the energy. So that's why I keep track every day, and I can look at the energy of today. Oops, that's my content calendar, and there's actually nothing going on. No big stuff. I'm sure there's like aspects that I could know about, but I have the events listed in the planner, and there's nothing happening until the new moon on the 11th, which is next Thursday. So I just write Scorpio. If anything else is happening, void of course, any of that, I'll write that down there. I take the time to write out what happened in my dreams. Sometimes I write sentences. Sometimes I write like the feelings I was feeling. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling like I didn't have enough time. I have those dreams a lot. And most of the time they are involving my previous life as a professional performer, a Las Vegas showgirl, and I can't get my costume on, whatever. So I'll write all this stuff down. It's helpful for later. It's helpful to review. So that's what we're doing here. Then I'll write my vibe. How do I feel today? Do I feel unmotivated? Today I felt ready. I felt ready to take on my work, my tasks. And then I'll pull 2 oracle cards, and I write about this in my blog. I'll pull 2 cards, one for spirit. So I'll write down spirit, and then baby steps. That is a oracle pull I learned from Rebecca Campbell, who's an author, and she creates beautiful oracle decks. And so the message Spirit wants you to know today, that is TikTok. And you see the theme here, there's time. And the TikTok card, it talks about there's more than enough time. So I'll read the description of the card, and then I'll just write the keywords that spoke to me. And then the baby step today, so it's just a baby step, was loyal heart. And it was in protection. So I'll give myself that little note with a little P, just to let me know that I pulled it upside down. And Colette Baron Reed, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck that I use, has these beautiful descriptions of the cards. And basically what this was telling me today was that keep going. Stay dedicated. If I have more, I'll just write here what these two cards mean to me, and then I'll set my intention for today. So today, my intention was to, I am aligned with my highest good, and I'm releasing past attachments. That's another. It was something along those lines. And then I'll write down my tasks. So today I wanted to write 4 blogs and record these videos. And then I have a creative project. I always try to stick to 3 because if I do more than 3 things in a day, I'll get really overwhelmed and feel like I'm burning out. So I left more space for high achievers who can get more done than I can. And so feel free, knock yourself out. So that's the morning time. After I do that, I go about my day, and I take that energy with me and I move forward. One thing I forgot to note, because I moved it when I redesigned my whole planner to release it publicly, I moved my tracking space to the bottom because I tracked morning stuff and night stuff, or whatever happened during the day. I keep track of what day my period is. We're on day 17. Oh, no, 18. Today's day 18. And then I'll say we're in the luteal phase. And then I'll talk about my sleep. So I woke up, I went to bed at like 11:30 last night. And I woke up about 7:30. And that's about, is that 8 hours? And then I talk about how the sleep was. 11:30 is actually later than I'd like to, but I didn't. It took me less than 15 minutes to fall asleep, which is a bonus. So I said it was a restful night. Sometimes I'll write if I had headache before I went to sleep or whatever, I'll write that here. And then I'll fill out the rest later. At the end of the day, generally during what I call bedroom time with my family. Bedroom time, it's very calm, quiet. There's no TV in our bedroom, actually in our house for that matter. So it's just a time to just connect in the space together without actually like having to engage. So towards the end of that, I'll pull out my journal and everyone kind of gets the hint. Okay, mom's ready for bed. And they'll either leave the room and continue their evening or go to bed too. When I get to my PM, I start with my tracking. So I'll go and I'll talk about the activity. So I haven't done yoga yet today, but I plan to do yoga. So yin yoga, usually in the PM, I'll tell when I did it. And then I'll talk about any body things I noticed. Am I feeling tight? Am I feeling stressed out or whatever? I also love, this is silly, but I love to remark on sexy time. And so sexy time is, of course, our me and my partner's physical time together. And I'll just keep track. I'll keep track of what we did. And because I'm a weird data nerd and I like to know how many times we have these sessions together, because it helps me with quantitative and qualitative indicators of our relationship. So I have a big goal for this year, and so I keep track. Anything else you can track? Your people track how much water they drink or what they ate. That's what this space is for. So track that now here at in your evening time, and then I will start and I'll work my way around here. So I start with my vibe. So at the end of the night, I'm usually pretty chill. So I'll just write chill, or sometimes I'm anxious. So I'll write that. And then I'll write inspirations. Now I added this because I have so many ideas all the time. Some of them are creative. Some of them are like, what can I can do or add to my business. So I'll write down something that inspired me, even if it's just like something I saw if somebody else did or whatever. I'll write it down, and then I'll write down what manifested and what I'm grateful for. And I will say, I am grateful for blah, blah, blah. I'll just write in bullet form what made me feel grateful and what's manifested. Sometimes it's bad stuff. So it's kind of a mix of good and bad right here. I try to focus mostly on what's good stuff is happening in my life. So you can do that. And then thoughts about today. This can be bullets. I generally write a few sentences about what happened today and how I was feeling and thoughts that were going through my head so that I can use those later. And that's basically it. You can do any of this or all of this and keep track every day, day after day. This is my book from last year, and it's very different. See, that's like totally different, and it changed towards the end of the year. It looks like about October I changed it. But these are all my days from last year, and there's a sexy time. And you can figure out what those stand for, I guess. But that's kind of how I do it. And I hope that this helps you, even if you don't buy the Moonplay Moon Journal. But it's awesome. You can buy the digital version, and the physical version will be releasing soon. So get on my mailing list to find out right when that releases, because they'll be handmade by me, just like this one, this cool thing. And you'll have your own Moonplay Moon Journal. So thanks for watching. Bye.